Happy Tuesday. Good morning. The 20th day of January falls on it. We got a good show for all of you. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, we're going to be talking to Shannon Stelling, the Home Builders Remodelers. She joins us at 9:05. We'll learn about this really cool opportunity. Who wants to win a home? Like, seriously, a beautiful home. You can do so at the HBR. Shannon's going to fill us in on their Wish Home Raffle. At 9:20, we got Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu joining us for upcoming classes and opportunities. At 10:30, the Mississippi River Water Trail is going to fill us in on their really cool event, Mississippi Meanderings. It's a great Tuesday show. Hope you guys hang out with us for the next 2 hours. But in the meantime, here's what you need to know now. Make sure you download the RiverBender.com app today. Madison County Board Chairman Chris Slusser has expressed strong support for the proposed data centers projects in the region following a December 2025 tour of a Google hyperscale data center in Nebraska. Initially skeptical about issues like noise, water, and electricity use, Slusser now feels confident these concerns are addressed by advanced technologies, such as closed-loop cooling systems. He highlights the potential benefits, including thousands of construction and operational jobs, significant property tax revenues, and community investment by major tech companies. While local opposition exists, Slusser encourages residents to stay informed and participate in meetings as decisions rest with Troy and Granite City officials. Also in the news today, Grafton is moving forward with the purchase and operation of a ferry service connecting the city to Missouri, aiming to boost regional tourism and commuter convenience. The ferry will run 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with hours from early morning to late evening, depending on the day. The service is set to launch on April the 10th, offering one-way trips at $10 and discounted weekly passes for frequent users. Funded partly by a $1.45 million IDOT grant. The city plans to purchase the ferry soon and operate it with the Calhoun Ferry Company managing day-to-day operations. We'll keep you updated as that service starts to roll out. Finally, in the news today, before we take a quick check at weather and talk to the HBR, authorities in Madison County have charged 5 individuals from Edwardsville, Granite City, and Litchfield for their involvement in 2 separate mob action cases. Here's what we know. Destiny Herzing and Madison Tart, both 22 from Granite City, faced Class 4 felony charges after allegedly attacking a victim on December the 7th. Meanwhile, Taylor Brewer of Edwardsville, along with John Corso and Samuel Painter from Litchfield, were charged with a Class 3 felony for mob action and Class 4 felony aggravated battery following an incident on December the 28th in Edwardsville. All 5 have been released pending trial, and we'll keep you updated if more details on those cases do emerge. Let's take a quick check at weather. I'm not going to throw up any more predictions on the snow. It's bouncing back and forth, and we'll just wait and see. But today, a lot warmer than it was on Monday. A high of 38 degrees today, a low of 29 as we head into Wednesday. On Wednesday, a high of 42, a low of 22 degrees. And on Thursday, a high of 36, a low of 9. On Friday, we hit brutal cold again, a high of 15 and a low of 0. On Saturday, we see temperatures reach a piping hot 13 degrees for the high, and drop down to 6 degrees for the low as we head into Sunday. Just stay tuned, as that weather map's going to keep changing until we get closer and closer to this weekend. Right now in downtown Alton, it's 19 degrees. It feels like 20 at 9:05. For time and temperature throughout the day, 618-465-4545. This time powered by Tom Lane. He's your local State Farm agent.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit altonelite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation. Welcome back. 9:09. I'm only a few minutes behind. Shannon, how has your new year been? It's been a few months.
Hi, CJ. I'm so glad to be on this morning. Thanks for having me.
Life's good for the HBR, it seems like.
It is. There is so much going on in the Home Building and Remodelers Association world. It is crazy. Mortgage rates are down, which helps buyers and helps sellers both. And, it's the administration that we have right now has a focus on doing something about the housing crisis. Yeah. And we are committed to making that happen.
Well, and see, this is where I think it's exciting. There's a lot to talk about. And for the folks at home wanting to know what we'll be touching on today, we're going to talk about the Wish Home, where folks have a chance to win a beautiful home. The Home Expo is right around the corner, but also always great to talk to you about legislative insights and just where you see the industry heading.
Yeah, it is a priority for the current administration to make some changes and do some things with the housing crisis that we're dealing with. And there's been a lot in the news lately. In the green room. I'm sorry, 1 second. They won't all be here at the same time. It's over 2 hours. I'm so sorry. I'm multitasking, CJ.
It's all good. Shannon is actually in a green room as well.
I am in a green room getting ready to do some studio stuff. So, with the focus being there from the administration that currently is in office and our legislators at the state level, they are committed to making changes to the housing crisis. And the HBR is there to support. We want to see obtainable, affordable housing for people. We want to see less regulations. We want to see the process to be simpler and people can actually get a home, right?
Right. Well, and interesting thing, and before we talk about the raffle, I just had a gentleman on he lives in Alton, or from the area, but fixed out homes in North County for 30 years. And he's, just trying to make a point that there's so many homes here that he would love to fix up and not necessarily, just, I hate to use the word flip, but just make them homes again. And, the kind of the red tape and things that people are seeing. It's good to know, though, at a federal level, it's opening up again.
It is. There is conversations and commitment to simplify regulations, to streamline the process, to make to do something with the material crisis that's impacting housing, the cost of housing. So there's lots of conversations being had in DC at the state level and all across the area.
It's and just incredible. And now let's get to the thing people really want to talk about, Shannon, winning a brand spanking new home.
We are so excited. This is year 2, CJ, of us doing a project to support Make-A-Wish, Illinois and Make-A-Wish, Missouri. The home this year is in Mascoutah, Illinois, in the Brickyard Estates. And it is an $800,000 custom union-built home. It is 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, a walkout basement, custom everything in the home, like custom walk-through kitchen pantry. Not a pantry you walk in, you walk through the pantry. Custom cabinets, beautiful cabinets from Walter's Cabinets. We have 40 companies that got involved with it this year. The unions are all involved, like the carpenters and the sheet metal workers and IBEW and the plumbers union. They said, we want to be a part of this. We've got Jacob. They're doing an amazing roof on the house. The house is still under construction. It's not completed yet, but tickets are on sale.
How big is the house square footage wise? Do we know?
It is 2,200 up and 1,400 finished down. So it's not a small house, CJ. It's pretty massive.
Where do I get my tickets? I mean, this is...
You've got lots of options. You can go to Mark's Appliances in Edwardsville or Jacob Remodeling in Fairview Heights or Fenton, and you can buy a ticket in person. You can go to our website, www.hbrmea.org. Click on the Wish Home, and you can purchase the ticket online. And there's also an 800 number listed on the website where you can call in if you don't want to put your credit card in on the internet. So a lot of people like to call somebody and purchase that ticket online.
And so, where's the ticket quota? How many tickets do we need to purchase?
We got to sell 13,000 tickets to give that house away, okay? If we don't hit that number, the winner will win cash. Like last year's winner won about $80,000. We didn't sell enough to give the house away. Then the house is sold to support the charities that are involved if we don't sell enough. But I know we can do this. The Cardinals are involved this year, Fox 2, the Daily Wire, iHeart Studios. There's lots of people supporting this. So people just need to go $100 investment, helping a charity, and I may win a home, or they can win a once-in-a-lifetime Cardinal experience. I'm going to be announcing very soon. They could win custom furniture that was hand-built wood furniture. They could win a hot tub. There's all kinds of things they can win. Oh, wow. It's not just a house. And if we hit the number we need to, if they don't want the house, they can take $300,000 cash.
That's just incredible. I'll take that too.
Yes, lots of options. Lots of options. So get out there and support Make-A-Wish. Make-A-Wish makes a difference in so many kids' lives. Thousands of kids' lives a year. And literally in Illinois and Missouri right now, there are over 2,500 kids waiting for wishes that are critically ill. That's it. Come on. If you got $100 invested into making a difference in kids' lives.
1,000%. And really, it goes towards such a great cause. And it's great that you can give away a union built home it's just beautiful. And it's great to see everybody involved in this, from the corporate side all the way down to the smaller side of things, and just really showcasing something good. $800,000 house could be yours. And you're right next to, by the way, Mid-America Airport, and they don't pay me to say this, is my favorite airport in the world. I think. Oh my gosh,
it's so easy to get in and out of, and it is booming in that area. We've got tons. I mean, home values are going up in Mascoutah because of people in the air industry that are coming in, like Boeing, and we've got 2 or 3 other airline manufacturers that are coming into the area, and the base is out there. So there's a lot of great things. It's hard to find homes in Mascoutah. It's very hard to find homes in Mascoutah. So this is a positive thing if you want a house in Mascoutah.
1,000%. And, Shannon, you need things to put in the house and ideas for, your vision to come to life. And that's where the Home Expo comes in. Right around the corner, the Home Expo comes in.
We got that exciting thing happening. The Home Expo is January 27th, 28th, and March 1st at Belle Claire Fairgrounds again. And on Saturday, And it's always free, free for people to attend, free parking. On Saturday, Al Herbowski is going to be there.
Oh, wow.
If you'd like to meet Al, do a meet and greet. I heard the Daily Wire is going to be making an appearance, hopefully, at some point during the show. We've got Billy Greenwood from The Bull. He'll be there. We've got pet adoptions all weekend. And are you ready for this? Over 180 booths this year.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
I got to ask you, what about these greenery classes?
Oh my gosh, yes. I never say it right, so bear with me. So we have an opportunity. Any consumer can sign up. It's still free to attend the show, but if you'd like to take one of these greenery classes, you walk away with either greenery wall art for your home, or they're called komedeas, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's a Japanese moss ball that you can then hang on your wall, hang from your ceiling. And we have classes all weekend long. They can go to our website. There's a link and they can sign up. There is a fee to take the class, but you get the product. And it's all live plants that they're going to have there to make these things. It's pretty cool.
Well, and, Shannon, I mean, it just adds to it. And the big thing is, too, we could still win big at the expo.
Yes.
Fill me in on this.
We're giving away over $30,000 in prizes all weekend, and every hour we draw 4 to 6 winners during the entire weekend of the show. But then on Sunday, one person will win a $15,000 red light sauna for 2 people for their home.
Oh, I'm in. I am
yes.
in. How do I become involved in putting my name in the drawing?
Just show up at the home show. When you walk in, you fill out the registration. It's free to attend, free parking, and then your name goes into the hat. And if you bring donations for Gateway Pet Guardians, you will get like dog food and treats and toys. You'll get 2 entries into the giveaways that we're having for the weekend.
That's just incredible. And what I think so fun is you guys have so many cool components of it. And I know we'll talk about it some more because I know that you have media hits. But I mean, from performers and area,
local bands, karate teams, cheerleading teams, etc.
Just so cool. And Shannon, before I let you go, is there anything else you want to hit on for right now before you get moving on to your next media hit?
Yes, I gotta go. I gotta fly, CJ.
Thank you so much for your time, Shannon. Always a pleasure talking with you.
I will talk to you next month, and we look forward to the upcoming Home Expo and seeing you there. All right?
Sounds
Thanks,
good.
CJ.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It's 9:19. A little bit of change. We'll take a quick break. More Daily Show comes your way next.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you, adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation. Welcome back. Daily Show. 9:23 is the time on this Tuesday morning. Just a little bit of a news brief for you. We're supposed to be talking to Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu here momentarily. Always love having them on the show. We're going to be talking to Jacqueline and getting the latest from them. Just a little bit of an update for you. The city of Alton has launched its 40 Days of Nonviolence program. It's aimed at supporting youth and reducing violence in the community. It starts January the 28th and it runs through March the 8th. And local students aged 8 to 18, they'll participate in weekly sessions at Alton Middle School featuring breakfast, education classes, activities, and lunch. The 6-week program includes themes such as health, first responders, civic engagement, education, and community unification. Supported by city officials, including Mayor Goins and 4th Ward Alderwoman Rosetta Brown, the initiative emphasizes collaboration among schools, nonprofits, faith groups, and local businesses. Originating in East St. Louis, the program has demonstrated success and now seeks to foster peace and hope in Alton's youth. For more information, visit the 40 Days of Nonviolence Facebook page, or you can call 847-461-9039. We had the opportunity to speak to Mayor Wayne White of the Village of Maryville just a few days ago and getting a sense of 2026 for the village. A lot to be excited for. They're set for a series of significant infrastructure projects and community initiatives announced by Mayor White. Key developments include a new roundabout at the congested and historically dangerous Keebler Road and Route 162 intersection, expected to be open by summer, and the ongoing resurfacing of Keebler Road that's funded by IDOT. Sidewalks on West Main Street are being upgraded to ADA standards to accommodate heavy foot traffic. The Maryville Community Improvement Board continues to recognize local heroes with Good Neighbor Awards in the Hometown Heroes Banner Project. And additionally, the Maryville Heritage Museum secured a $400,000 state grant for building improvements, while Pleasant Ridge Park will soon feature a new disc golf course. The highlight of the year will be the grand opening of the Entertainment Pavilion at Fireman's Park on May the 23rd, marking the start of a Memorial Day celebration for the nation's 250th anniversary. That's going to be so cool. Mayor White emphasized that these projects not only enhance infrastructure, but also foster community pride and safety in Maryville. A full article available at RiverBender.com/news. The interview is a part of that as well. One final bit of news for you. The Collinsville Police Department is asking for the community's assistance in identifying a suspect involved in a burglary that occurred in the early morning hours of January the 18th. Authorities did release images of individual involved and encouraged anyone with information to contact Detective Temple at 618-344-2131. Extension 5209, or reach out through the department's Facebook page. Tipsters can remain anonymous. No further details about the incident or The suspect's identity has been disclosed at this time. Finally, in local sports, Chris Rhodes has this one. The Alton High boys basketball team secured an impressive 61-41 victory over MICDS on Saturday during the Southwestern Illinois Jets boys shootout series held at Althoff. The Redbirds were led by Ryan Howard, who scored 22 points, while teammates Tyson Jones and Jamarian Green contributed 10 and 9 points, respectively. Samaj Sampley and O'Brien Brown had 6 apiece, and Jamari Sorrells added 5 points for the Redbirds. The game scoring by quarter saw Alton steadily pulling away, posting 13, 15, 12, 20, and 13 points across the 4 periods. Dylan Dudley, the Alton High head basketball coach, said it was a good defensive effort on Saturday. I've learned it is hard in this league to play games on Saturday after a Friday night. You can see the full story and the full game at RiverBender.com/sports. That's your news brief. We'll come back and chat it up a little bit more on this Tuesday morning, and we'll hang out. Mississippi Meanderings coming down the pipeline. A great conversation with Mississippi River Water Trail and just all the great things they do for conservation in the area. You stay there. I'll be here.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Oh, welcome back, Daily Show, 922. Gerard Fisher, Jessica, and Dan. We got the whole gang in here from American Family Insurance, and this is exciting. The time's come, Gerard.
I think the cat's out of the bag.
I know. I was kind of hoping we could do an exclusive, but I'll forgive you on this. I felt like we could have gotten some legs out of it.
No worries. All good.
No more Gerard Duncan on the basketball.
Yeah. Or playing football or anything
We might play a few of those.
Hey, we might have to do some Throwback Thursdays on that, right?
Yeah. Well, it's cool. Congratulations on retirement. And when does it start?
February 20th.
This is cool. And take me through this. So, Dan, Jessica, you guys are now going to be stepping up and continuing the great service that Gerard provided, and really just another great chapter in the American Family book here. Where do we start?
Well,
let him go first. Yeah.
No, it's been great. I've been doing it for 30 plus years. Mm-hmm. I'm blessed to be able to develop relationships with the people in the community and everything. That's the funnest part of the job. Mm-hmm. But I'm ready to move on and spend time with the grandkids and work on my handicap on the golf course, things like that. But American Family was able to go out and search for some people and found some really overqualified individuals that can step in and take the place.
This is really cool. So how is that going to work for, Gerard's clients going forward? Is it going to be one where it's location based or, how does that break down for, who represents who?
So Gerard has such an established book of business. They took it and they split it up by territory. So I will be at Godfrey.
Okay, cool.
And I will still stay in his location, so that way current clientele will know the familiarity.
You're making this easy on me, Gerard. I'm one of the clients.
It's been great to work with. I've been blessed.
Trying to make it as easy as I can.
And then Dan will be in Edwardsville, Maryville area.
Yeah, so I'll be over in Maryville. So essentially, people that are further east from Godfrey, that's where I'll come into play. Granite City is kind of like the major pinpoint there, and then I'll take over everybody that's east of there. So super excited about it, and we've been learning a lot from Gerard. He's been great from that education aspect. So continuing what he has done traditionally from the customer service standpoint, and also just making sure people are protected properly.
Well, it's a big deal, and because so many times insurance takes a beating no matter what, because, it's whether it's too high or whatever you get out of it, but you got to have transparency and good communication. And that's what really I've experienced with you, Gerard. And it's cool to know that you guys are really taking pride in that and going to carry that forward, With that, you guys are hiring too, right?
Yep. So accepting applications currently and bringing good people in to also work for us and with us alongside us. Yeah.
What roles are we looking to fill?
If you're licensed, obviously we'd love to have a sales specialist. We also provide a customer service specialist, so kind of the front lines, helping with questions, billing, payments, anything of that sort. So, as we establish our business plans, kind of having kind of a time frame of when we want to add on to the team. Right? As we grow, we want to add on more people too as well. So we can maintain to take that proper time to spend time with each client, make sure that they're getting all the information they need. It's not something that can be rushed. So. Oh,
absolutely. How long was of a timeline was this for the transition for you to retire into?
They started December 1, so they've been,
soaking in a lot of information.
very, very quickly.
Right. And the other thing too, just to add, we're probably still going to have one of my staff members still stay on board and everything. So Megan Bohannon, she does a fantastic job. She'll be still there to work with the clients and bridge the gap.
That's really good, and I think it's great that you're having that kind of that bridge, like you said, to make sure if there's any disconnect or any thoughts or questions, you still got someone that's been there.
Plus, if they allow me, I might stick around for a little bit too, just because I'm like a bad penny. I might show up every now and then or whatever. But
we don't recognize those anymore, Gerard.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get a news report: Gerard Fisher arrested for trespassing. But it shows really how much you've loved American Family.
Oh, absolutely.
And really, there's no testament to how great of a service or a company it is than really just to see the reps and how they recognize that brand. And take me through just this first month. What have you learned the most so far when it comes to just the day-to-day and also just the direct relation with the overall organization and company?
Really what I learned the first month was that no matter what, I have someone to contact and ask questions about, right? We may not know all the answers. It's with any job. So to be able to have that support where I can call, if I have a question about life, I can call this department. If I have a question about operations or hiring, there's someone I can always reach out to, not just in the office, but in the corporate side of things. So no matter what, I've got a lot of support. And that makes me feel great. That makes me feel like I can be successful.
Absolutely. Dan, what are your thoughts on that?
So I've been in the insurance industry before, so this isn't something that's completely new to myself here, but with American Family, I think it's really understanding the brand that you represent, which I'm super proud to be able to represent American Family from an insurance aspect. And that clientele is going to be able to benefit from that. Making sure that we're, again, transparent, right?
Yeah.
From what you mentioned earlier is super important, and they give us the ability to be transparent, right? There's not going to be a whole lot of secrets. It's going to be pretty easy to understand. We break it down for people. But from a learning aspect, it's a great company. We have a lot of options for people, and super excited to be able to provide those for people.
Man, you got some good ones, Gerard. How about that? Look at this. Why don't we do this? I got to pay a quick bill. It's 9:28. We're going to come back and talk all things American Family Insurance and get to know Jessica and Dan a little bit more. And then, Gerard, we'll chat it up and see who you're working for free for first. And, man, say that one 4 times fast.
Exactly.
I don't need to do any type of sobriety test. That alone proves it. We'll take a quick break. 9:29. Daily Show comes back to you on a Wednesday. Next.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu. When you need a project done right, on budget, and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today. As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of freedom, there's never been a better time to show your pride. The Flag Keeper provides everything you need to display your flag with honor, from American state and U.S. Armed Service flags to flagpoles, accessories, and installation kits for homes and businesses across the Riverbend area. Call 618-467-0020 or visit theflagkeeper.com for your free estimate today.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Daily Show. So we could not do this interview without doing some of the best ofs, I feel like. And without further ado, here's one of my favorites of Gerard Fisher. And this is when you were just in your prime, Gerard. Let's go there now.
Protection. Can anyone over there give me protection?
Danny Holt.
Put me in, coach. I can offer protection.
Set, hit.
Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
There you go. That's just gold right there, you know?
That's what started it all right there. Actually, that was my son in the T-shirt that had the bucket of water and threw it on the back there. So that tells you how long ago that was. Back in the early 2010, 2011.
That's awesome.
Or whatever. So
when the community center was in its prime.
That's right. We're really in its prime. Yeah. So that was great times, great memories.
Really, it's just so cool. And Jessica, we were talking a little bit because I wanted to come back and get to know you guys a little bit more. And you were saying just growing up, it's kind of cool because you always would see Gerard's name, you know, everywhere. And it's kind of neat now to be able to kind of take that mantle over and move forward. You know, take me through your background a little bit and growing up.
Yeah, absolutely. I did actually grow up in the Alton, Godfrey area pretty much through my college years. I graduated from Marquette in 2005. Went away for college for a year and decided that I needed to be a little bit more responsible, I guess, come home and finish school at home. And then currently I reside in Bethalto with my family. My husband's from Bethalto, so we made that decision to make the move. But it's great to be back home where I'm familiar with the community. Have a lot of connections with a lot of businesses and different organizations, so it feels good to be back where I started.
Absolutely, and it's always nice just to know a little bit more, I think, in case the public is getting to know you for the first time or just reconnecting with you, just to know, again, it's someone right here in your own neighborhood, you know? And Dan, take me through your background.
So I got my insurance degree from Missouri State University, so risk management and insurance. So I've been in insurance for about 6 years with a former company, a competitor, now with American Family, but that's okay. So I made the switch over to American Family here in December. So I've been here about a month and a half. I live in Maryville, over by the Maryville Christian School there, third neighborhood on the left. So I live there. My wife is from Collinsville. I'm from O'Fallon, Missouri. So met her, and she won the battle. So now I live on this side of the river. So a lot of you guys know how that works, but super excited to be able to perform for both personal insurance and commercial insurance, being able to get out in the community and really, truly help people.
It's really cool. And, I just think it's great just to, like I said, know a little bit more about you as you guys start your next 20 years plus. Jar, how long were you at this?
30.
30? There you
plus,
go.
Yep.
Well, and how did it, so did you ever look back at the first year of the 30?
Oh, yeah. The funny thing is I started brand new as a scratch agency, and my office was right there in front of Roper's. At that time, it was Wicks. If you remember, if you can go back that far, but in that little salon that's there out in front, that was where my office started out at.
Really?
Yeah. And I was just telling somebody else the story the other night. Wick used to have that Wick Fest, and a group he brought was Survivor.
Wow.
Survivor came to Wickfest.
Is it like Eye of the Tiger and all?
Yeah. No way. And so Wick says, hey, for these guys to come, they need a dressing room. So can they dress in your office, the night before or, the night of? And I'm like, sure. So there they are. There's Survivor in my office. And so that was a good time.
That's awesome, man. Well, now, going forward, what are you you said grandkids, but is there anything else you're looking forward to do?
No, just grandkids, golf, and maybe, involved in the community. As you know, I'm a trustee right now with Godfrey. It'll give me an opportunity to spend a little bit more time on with the village and look at those issues and everything, and look forward to being part of Godfrey.
Really cool. And Dan, Jessica, how do we get back in touch with you to see about hiring processes? And just because I wanted to touch on that one more time before we talked about just services real quick.
Absolutely. I do have a business Facebook page under the Jessica Erdley, the Erdley Agency for American Family. I will actually be keeping Gerard's Godfrey phone number too as well. So
really
easy transition to be able to look that up. I also have a LinkedIn, and we'll be setting up an Instagram page soon. So being able to follow me on all sorts of platforms.
That's really cool. And Dan, same kind of thing right now, or phone number? What's the best way to get in touch in regards to your office too?
Yeah, so if you simply just go on Google and you just Google American Family and then Edwardsville or Maryville, I'll pop up.
There you go.
And then you can have my contact information from there. Right now, I have to advertise my cell phone, so that's literally a direct line to me. So that's going to come directly to me if you call it, looking for insurance or whatever.
Awesome.
On my website. So I'll switch over to his Edwardsville phone number when he retires. So February 21st is going to be that date where that's going to change. So you'll have my cell phone number for a little bit, but not too long.
Yeah, and you can still contact them at my office.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Right now. And the Godfrey office is 618-466-7062, and the Everettsville office is 618-659-2483.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
They didn't even know
social.
So going into 2026, what should people take into account if they're maybe with a different company, a competitor right now? Things just might be too high, or maybe it's starting to look like we're getting our first home. We need house insurance. What does that process look like whenever we give you guys a call? And can you break that down for us?
Well, really, most importantly, it's just great to get to know you, right? How many people live in your house? You know, what's important to you? What will help you sleep at night to make sure everything's covered? If God forbid the worst happens, right? We want to make sure that you're covered, whether it's through your home, your auto, your business, even your life, right? I mean, no matter what, everyone needs some sort of coverage. What will let you sleep at night if something should happen? So really kind of drilling into what's important to you, right? I mean, yes, I've been a seller most of my career, but the biggest thing that made me more successful is really listening to their needs, what they need, not what I think they need. Right. Right. I mean, I can recommend all the things in the world, you can take it or not, but really just being sincere about what they want, right? We're just here to support that.
Absolutely. Dan, anything to add to that?
Yeah. I fully support what she said. The only thing that I would add is with our industry right now, it's kind of in a state of flux. So not only are rates changing, going up, down, sideways, but you also have coverage that is changing up, down, and sideways. So it is more important. 10 years ago, you might not say the same thing, but now your coverage may be changing every single year. They may be adding things in there. They may be taking things away. And this is every insurance company. So it is important to start reviewing that on an annual basis, especially with your homeowners. Your home is more than likely your largest asset you're ever going to purchase in your life. So making sure that is protected, that is what we're going to do.
I like it. I like this.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Gerard, what are those phone numbers again?
Godfrey, 618-466-7062. Eversville, 618-659-2483.
Gerard, I know you'll be on the show sometime.
I don't think that's my last appearance.
No, it won't be. And seriously, Jessica and Dan, best of luck to you. And can't wait to have you back on the show sometime soon.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
We'll take a quick break, but our first commercial is again a throwback to the greatness of Gerard Fisher on RiverBender.com.
Time out. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, Coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, Coach.
American family.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of freedom, there's never been a better time to show your pride. The Flag Keeper provides everything you need to display your flag with honor, from American state and U.S. Armed Service flags to flagpoles, accessories, and installation kits for homes and businesses across the Riverbend area. Call 618-467-0020 or or visit theflagkeeper.com for your free estimate today.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Welcome back. You know what's crazy? We have time to talk. 9:54. Just kind of time for us to wrap up the 9 o'clock hour together. But let me fill you in on this. Not really fill you in. I've told you, but last year was an epiphany. Not an epiphany. It was a miracle. I had guests booked from January through the end of the year. But this year I was learning how to be a dad at Christmas and all that stuff. So we didn't get to get ahead of this, and man, once that happens, you get behind on the 8 ball, and I joined every other radio and talk show in St. Louis being light on guests. All of a sudden, that changed. We are busy. Starting tomorrow, glad to get back to it. Hey, the 10 o'clock hour, full of fun. We got Mississippi River Water Trail. This is a great group. I mean, the coolest thing I could really talk about on the show is preserving the Mississippi River and really just exploring it, educating yourself on it and your children just on how important being outside is. And they have something coming up called Mississippi Meanderings. That's on Saturday. We're going to get all the details where we can learn more about the river and be engaged in discussions. But throughout the year, they have that firecracker race where you're on a canoe on the river racing. miles down the river back to Alton and all those great things. So always love chatting with them. That'll happen in the 10 o'clock hour. Hope your morning's off to a good start. I know that ours is right here at RiverBender.com. And really just nothing else to talk about, but this really cool story I wanted to share with you from Sydney Sinks before we take a break for top of the hour. It's not going to be a 5-minute one. I just needed to reset. Local nonprofit is doing everything they can to keep pets in their homes, and it's called the Infinity Project. They're based out of Marion, but serve all of Southern Illinois. As a new nonprofit, they offer low-cost microchipping, a pet food bank, emergency veterinary service support, and more, so people can keep their pets in situations where they might otherwise have to surrender their animals. Founder Ashley DeBoer shared the path to the Infinity Project was not always clear, but supporters have a clear way to help the nonprofit continue with an upcoming 5K fundraiser. On Saturday, May the 16th, 2026, you got time to mark your calendar. Community members can join the Run Like an Animal 5K at Harmony Trail in Marion. Proceeds from the event will go directly to the services provided by the Infinity Project. DeBoer started the Infinity Project in November 2024. Before that, she often paid for a local animal control officer to microchip animals. When the officer needed a break, DeBoer decided she'd learn how to do the procedure herself. She started microchipping pets at low cost, and eventually, the Infinity Project morphed into a new way to keep pets in their homes. The pet food bank and emergency vet care assistance allowed people to keep their pets, and DeBoer highlighted the importance of keeping animals out of shelters. Not only does it help the animals stay safe, but it also allows families to hold on to the pets they love. This is such a cool story, Sydney wrote. Across Southern Illinois, from November 2024 to December 2025, the Infinity Project, get this, microchipped 132 animals and reunited 14 lost pets with their families. They also paid for 44 vet bills and served 50 families through the pet food pantry. The Infinity Project, completely funded by the community. Now that the nonprofit is 1 year old, the organizer hopes it will qualify for grants soon. In the meantime, DeBoer relies on donations and fundraising support. You can learn more about this great cause and project by clicking on the RiverBender.com article and going to the Infinity Project, nfp.org. Hey, while I have you, so coming up, this is going to be a really cool opportunity. And it's when it comes to Ameren, Illinois, we're going to be talking to the new president of Ameren, Illinois. It's going to be a really great interview. We are one of a handful of folks, hopefully, that are going to have this. But my point is, with Ameren, they're one of our best partners on the show. I called Brian one day because, they provide us so much great content. And yeah, you can join the crowd of people that, look at their energy bill. They don't understand it. They think, oh, well, it's Ameren charging us. It really probably isn't. It might be an electric aggregation supplier. It could be all of those things. But what they don't see are all the really cool programs that Ameren has. And that's what I love talking with Brian about. And I said, Brian, I'd love to partner up. I called Ameren and said, we'd love to partner up with you guys and share that great work. And I'm so glad we do it on this show. You can learn more at Ameren.com/energy future. But let me fill you in really quick. I mean, from bill reducing and then bill repayment programs if you get behind. Maybe you have just a house that, sucks the heat out of the sky. Maybe it just takes all the cold air and just brings it into your house. It's Alton. It's the Riverbend. We have old homes. Well, they have programs for that. There's so much more. You can see it on Ameren's website, Ameren.com. Or if you really just want to know what Ameren's doing, because they're hard at work. I mean, those linemen, those crews, man, they're out there, and they're adding those storm hardening power poles. They're investing into the region. And, they've increased reliability by 23% and are preventing more than 6.5 million outages. Remember 10, 20 years ago, man, every time the snow came or ice, boom, power outage, boom, power outage. Now they're getting the power on quicker. They're getting it on faster with those mobile response centers and so much more. You can learn it all at Ameren.com/energy future. That's Ameren.com/energy future, or just hang out with Ameren when they hang out with us right here on the daily show.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu. When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today. As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of freedom, there's never been a better time to show your pride. The Flag Keeper provides everything you need to display your flag with honor, from American state and U.S. Armed Service flags to flagpoles, accessories, and installation kits for homes and businesses across the Riverbend area. Call 618-467-0020 or visit theflagkeeper.com for your free estimate today.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
.03. Good morning. Happy Tuesday to all of you. You know what's great? Daily show, by the way. CJ Nasello. I host it on RiverBender.com, Roku TV. This is like the first time in 4 months I've been able to not wear hairspray in my hair, and it feels healthy. You know, it feels good. Enough about me. Hey, good 10 o'clock hour comes your way. Mississippi Meanderings. We'll learn all about it at 10:30 and some change. We were going to be talking to Pastor Ian today, but we're going to reschedule that for next Tuesday. And that's your only programming note for today. Also, we were going to talk to Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu. I'm going to see if we can reschedule that for later in the week. And all that good stuff, too. Make sure you download the RiverBender.com app today. You can follow along at home, or if you have around the Riverbend, you can, and you're a part of that with me and 90,000 others. You get your daily dose of everything local, your statewide, local, and national news all at the touch of a button, plus classified sports and event listings right there with Around the Riverbend. We'll take you right to top of the hour news now. Authorities in Madison County have charged 5 from Edwardsville, Granite City, and Litchfield for their involvement in 2 separate mob action cases. Here's what we know. Destiny Hesring and Madison Tart, both 22, from Granite City, face Class 4 felony charges after allegedly attacking a victim on December the 7th. Meanwhile, Taylor Brewer of Edwardsville, along with John Corso and Samuel Painter from Litchfield, were charged with Class 3 felony mob action and Class 4 felony aggravated battery following an incident that took place on December the 28th in Edwardsville. All 5 have been released pending trial, and we'll keep you updated if more details do emerge. Grafton is moving forward with the purchase and operation of a ferry service connecting the city to Missouri, aiming to boost regional tourism and commuter convenience. The ferry will run 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with hours from early morning to late evening, depending on the day. The service is set to launch on April the 10th, offering one-way trips at $10 apiece and discounted weekly passes for frequent users, funded partly by a $1.45 million IDOT grant. The city plans to purchase the ferry soon and operate it with the Calhoun Ferry Company, managing day-to-day operations. A hybrid diesel-electric ferry design is also under consideration, pending federal grant approval. The original ferry remains as a backup vessel, ensuring consistent and reliable service for commuters and tourists alike. Also in the news today, Madison County Board Chairman Chris Slusser has expressed strong support for the proposed data center projects in the region following a December 2025 tour of a Google hyperscale data center in Nebraska. Initially skeptical about issues like noise, water, and electricity use, Slusser now feels confident these concerns are addressed by advanced technologies such as closed-loop cooling systems. He highlights the potential benefits, including thousands of construction and operational jobs. Significant property tax revenues and community investment will be had by major tech companies. While local opposition exists, Slusser encourages residents to stay informed and participate in city meetings as decisions rest with Troy and Granite City officials. Also in the news today, 5 residents from the Metro East area have been charged with felony and possession of stolen vehicles and related offenses. Sean Murphy and Trina Skelton, both from Alton, face charges including possession of a stolen 2017 Chevrolet Trax and cocaine possession. Skelton remains in custody due to prior warrants and court failures, while Murphy has been released pre-trial. Additionally, suspects Scott Butler, Mark Baldwin, and Ronald Wright face charges of possession of stolen vehicles and other crimes, including theft and drug possession. All of these defendants from Dalton Brown's write-up and roundup are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Back here in Alton, the city has launched its 40 Days of Nonviolence program aimed at supporting youth and reducing violence in the community. Starting January the 28th, and it will run through March the 8th, local students aged 8 to 18 will participate in weekly sessions at Alton Middle School featuring breakfast, educational classes, activities, and lunch. The 6-week program includes themes such as health, first responders, civic engagement, education, and community unification. Supported by city officials, including Mayor Goins and 4th Ward Alderwoman Brown, the initiative emphasizes collaboration among schools, nonprofits, faith groups, and local businesses. Originating in East St. Louis, the program has demonstrated success and now seeks to foster peace and hope in Alton's youth. For more information, you can visit the 40 Days of Nonviolence Facebook page. Also in the news today, the village of Maryville is set for an exciting 2026 with a series of significant infrastructure projects and community initiatives. This was announced by Mayor Wayne White right here on our show for our State of 2026 interviews with the area villages and cities. Key developments include a new roundabout at the congested and historically dangerous Keebler Road and Route 162 intersection. This is expected to open by summer. And the ongoing resurfacing of Keebler Road, funded by IDOT. Sidewalks on West Main Street are being upgraded to ADA standards to accommodate heavy foot traffic. The Maryville Community Improvement Board continues to recognize local heroes with Good Neighbor Awards and Hometown Heroes banners. Additionally, the Maryville Heritage Museum secured a $400,000 state grant for building improvements, while Pleasant Ridge Park will soon feature a new disc golf course. But the highlight of the year will be the grand opening of the Entertainment Pavilion at Fireman's Park. It'll happen on May the 23rd, marking the start of a Memorial Day celebration for our nation's 250th anniversary. Mayor White emphasized that these projects not only enhance infrastructure, but also foster community pride and safety in Maryville. Let's take a look at weather. It's cold out there. 21 degrees in downtown Alton. It feels like it is 22 out there, so there is some positive to the day. Air quality at 51, which is moderate. Today, temperatures reach 38 degrees and drop down to 29 overnight as we head into Wednesday. On Wednesday, a high of 52, a low of 21, and a high of 42 and a low of 21. And on Thursday, a high of 36, a low of 5. On Friday, this is when it gets brutally cold. A high of only 10 degrees on Friday and a low of 0. On Saturday, a high of 13 and a low of 6. I'm not going to tell you if we're going to get snow or not. Just know that we could get something here. That chart keeps moving more and more north, and then it will move more and more south, and then we'll see where it ends up. But that is a look at your next 5 days. Stay tuned to this weekend when it comes to that snow and some of that precipitation that could be coming down. Stay tuned to it. Keep yourself safe, and especially with the weather being colder, on Thursday night, make sure you have some water drip into any of those pipes that are facing exterior walls and all of that good stuff. And if you are somebody that needs heat, you can go to the overnight warming location when temperatures drop and they are activated. You can see if they're activated on their social media pages. They're also in need of water right now and bottled water. You can help contribute to that with more details on their Facebook page. At 10:12, it's 21 degrees in downtown Alton. It feels like 22 out there. For time and temperature throughout the day, 618-465-4545. This time powered by Bounce Back, Rehab, Recover, Return Home. You can also just download the RiverBender.com app today. Hey, while I have you, let me fill you in on OSF Prompt Care. You know, it's the best. I just want to say this. OSF St. Anthony's Prompt Care office is just amazing. It's right by Walmart. And let me tell you what happened. You know, you've heard this story, but for all of you who haven't, and I say this, you know, with the utmost significance, my grandma was sick one time, and I mean really sick. And, you know, we went to a urgent care, quote unquote, on Godfrey Road. We get there and we're told we got to come back at 1. It was 11 o'clock. It was 10 o'clock. We didn't have really time. She needed medicine, but we didn't want to take her to the emergency room. She was an ICU nurse, and she knew that she didn't want to kind of bog down that line or also risk getting more sick. So we went down the road a little bit further. We went to OSF Healthcare. It's right next to Walmart on Godfrey Road. You hear me say this all the time. They had her in and out of this building faster than I could blink. She had the medicine she needed. She got seen by who she needed to be seen by, and she felt better within a few short days. The bottom line is, you know, when you get sick, you don't want to take the chance. You know, you don't want to wait it out because, you know, you got to wait it out. OSF is ready for you. Right there in the prompt care office, they're going to treat you like family. They're going to make sure, especially right now with that new COVID going around, flu's going around, there's, you know, it's winter illness. It's part of life. You're going to get sick. But when you get sick, you got to take care of yourself, and you got to let OSF Healthcare help you help yourself. And that's where you go to osfhealthcare.org, see more about their prompt care office. You can book an appointment or just walk in and see them. I'm telling you, once you go, you'll truly see that OSF Healthcare difference and see how they've been making so many great strides the last couple of years. You can learn more at osfhealthcare.org. We'll take a quick break. First, a look at downtown Alton. Hey, we got a nice conversation coming down the pipeline on this Tuesday morning. You stay there. I'll be here, our daily show. RiverBender.com, Roku TV. Oh, Apple Podcast.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of freedom, there's never been a better time to show your pride. The Flag Keeper provides everything you need to display your flag with honor, from American state and U.S. Armed Service flags to flagpoles, accessories, and installation kits for homes and businesses across the Riverbend area. Call 618-467-0020 or visit theflagkeeper.com for your free estimate today.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu.
Welcome back. Daily Show. Ben Julian. Back in the studio. You were on about a month ago, right?
Yeah, I was here about a month ago.
How's life been treating you?
It's been good.
Good holiday season?
Yeah, holidays were good. I'm kind of glad they're over and get back to the normal.
Me too. You know, how's everything been with Precision Point? Staying busy?
Yeah, it's been real good. We've been having classes just about every weekend the last month or so. I have a class coming up tomorrow that's going to be a Wednesday, Thursday class during the week. That's mainly geared towards people who work weekends or shift workers that can't come on a Saturday or Sunday. And then again, Saturday and Sunday, I have another class scheduled. So things have been good. I'm working on an opportunity to possibly work on an indoor range and get some access to it where I'd be renting it, not so much partnering with another company, but I'll be renting a bay where I'll have 6 shooting lanes of my own is what I'm hoping to work out. I'm still working on the details to get that finalized.
And that's incredible. And now, for the folks that maybe missed the first time or need a refresher, where do you train out of currently?
So I'm currently out of Bethalto. It's a Bethalto address. I'm out off Fosterburg Road at my home location. I have a classroom in a separate building and then a nice little outdoor range. We have some paper target stands for qualifying for the classes, and then I also have some steel targets and some moving challenge targets to really hone in on your skills and fine-tune things. So.
Well, and you were showing me that you got to have some fun with the class and those steel targets.
Yeah, the class did really well this past weekend, and everybody listened, and they were real safe. So I let them shoot some steel targets, and before class, my son had to annoy me and do some shooting so I could hear him while I was in class. But you can see the video here and take a look. People had a good time.
till the end. No Wi-Fi, no surrender. I'm leaving, no survive.
Oh man, that was cool. I like that.
It's a lot of fun. We enjoy really just practicing different things and different skills. So.
Well, and it seems like you got a good little good setup out there outside. I like that a lot. You have a cool backdrop too.
Yeah, thanks. We like it. There's a pretty lake out there to look out over, and it's nice. I really enjoy shooting outside when the weather's nice and it's not too cold. So
yeah. Well, and before we really dive into some of the upcoming opportunities, you were telling me that when you came in, because you practice your concealed carry all the time, and
sure.
You actually, I didn't know we had a sign up on the door. What is that even? Is that law? Do you have to disarm after that?
Legally, yes. If the location has a gun sign on the door posted, you have to
abide by it.
Abide by that. So the first time I came into the studio, I saw the sign and I turned around and I went back to my truck and I put my firearm in the lockbox in my truck the way it should be appropriately stored, and then I came in the building and respected that sign. But I don't know that a lot of non-law abiding people would even pay attention to that sign. Yeah. So I guess my whole point is that the law abiding people that are doing things right and doing things by the law, they pay attention to those things.
I've said it before. It's always my argument. I mean, and like I said, I didn't even know we had a sticker on the door. But I'm right there with you. You can take away all you want from the good guys, but that's not going to hurt the bad guys any. It's just going to make them stronger. No. And it's really, I don't know, man. I feel right there with you on so many things. We were talking about your firearm training and support today, but since we're on the two-way topic, I mean, you can try to ban any weapon you want, but at the end of the day, if somebody wants to get their hands on a gun, they're going to, just like they're going to whenever you ban drugs. Drugs aren't legal. They still find a way to do drugs, Sure. It's just, and that's not saying, shame on them. It's life. It's going to happen.
Correct. Yep.
That's why you need to be trained, and that's where Precision Point comes in. I did this last time. I promise I haven't had a stroke or anything. Precision Point comes in, and you do a lot of different things. Take me through just some of the classes that you offer. I know we talk concealed carry, but we'll circle back and end on that today and talk about upcoming times. What are some of the other ones you do?
So I have a 3-part training program for people that are new or uninformed or want to be more informed. And we start out with basic fake pistols. They're plastic. We do some stuff in training with those and move to a cert pistol, which is a replica of a real pistol, but it shoots a laser.
Okay.
I also now have the ACE XR system, which is a VR shooting system. It uses a weighted pistol, and you put the VR headset on, and you're in your own little space. You can shoot the Terran Tactical course, the Ronin course, special drills. It times your shooting. It shows you where you shoot. It's very realistic. The only thing they can't replicate is the actual recoil on the gun in your hands, but the gun in the virtual reality does recoil, and you have to realign your sights on it too. So we have that, and then like I said, the 3-part program, we work on stuff without any live ammo to get people comfortable and to where they feel okay, and then we work with some actual firearms but with non-live ammo, that they're safe and they know how to handle them safely. And then we move on to the very last 3rd session with doing some actual live fire shooting on the range and showing you how to be even more safe and comfortable. And usually by this point, I can get people where they're not even scared anymore, but they're very respectful and responsible with their firearm.
100%. And, I always find this such a fascinating conversation and topic because, the real world scenario of if and when you have to use your firearm, you know, and what's that conversation look like with you and because I mean, unless you really have been in that situation, I'm sure it's hard to prepare for that, you know?
And, you know, I've never actually been in that situation, and I hope I never get to that situation, but it's a split-second decision. You have approximately 3 to 5 seconds to make a decision if you should use that right to protect yourself. And one thing I teach in my class that if it's even questionable, if you have to think about it, if you have to think about, is it worth going to jail? Is it worth certain things? It's not justifiable. And I got told this weekend that maybe I teach things a little different because people had always heard that teachers teach that you should be gung-ho about, and I personally hope I never have to use that aspect of my life in training, but I also do train in case I do have to do that.
Right. Well, I think that's a smart way to do it. I mean, Illinois isn't the friendliest two-way state, and you know, and I'm not saying it's, you know, you're going to go to, but if there's a situation that's questionable, you do have to worry about the repercussions, justified or not, you know, and like you said, it goes back into that thought process too.
And there's a lot of repercussions. I mean, not only are there physical and mental, but there's financial, and you are probably gonna go to jail most likely. I almost guarantee you will. Go to jail for a certain amount of time till your lawyer can get there at least.
Yeah, I agree.
So.
Well, and that's just, and now you were saying, we're saying also with this 3-point system, I also saw on your website that there's a home security assessment. Do you like go in and see like security?
I can, I'll go in and assess your home and show you entry points and show you how to secure those better.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of this is very simple things, but it's things people don't think about, like alarms. Most people with alarms don't actually set them.
Right.
They use pets or children or stuff as an excuse to not set them, but most people aren't actually even setting them. But there's things like old, worn out security stickers. That looks like that was there from the previous owner. And new stickers like that. Some things with your door jambs and striker plates, and reinforcing those can really protect your home more and keep you ultimately from having to have a situation where it's easy for somebody to get into your property.
I like this. I like that a lot. And it's always good to have a second set of eyes on that too. You also teach family firearm services, correct?
Yes, we're doing some stuff with couples, and we're going to start offering some kids classes. I'm talking to another friend of mine. He's wanting to participate in these, and we think we're going to put them on for free.
That's cool, man.
Just
I like
a few
this.
a year to get kids more involved and show kids gun safety. And I think that's very important to any gun owner if they have children in the house or children that come around, or just anybody, general public. Got the safety and safe storage and things like that is very important.
I completely agree. I mean, you really, I think the more knowledgeable you can be on, especially a firearm, it helps so much. I mean, that way you aren't scared of it, and because the gun ain't gonna bite you, the person behind it might.
You know, I saw a video, and I wish I would have saved it for you to play. And it was a newscaster, and he said, you know, I set my loaded gun on my table, and it sat there all day. It didn't shoot anybody. It didn't do anything. It was the most well-behaved gun I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It ain't going to do nothing unless it's activated, you know? And,
correct.
And that's where it goes. I like this, though, because it goes back into just the gauntlet of services you provide. Because, concealed carry is one of it, and it's very important, and we all, you know, if we're wanting to practice that, need to take that class, but also just the wraparound services, and for all skill levels too, it looks like from your website.
Yeah, I really enjoy working with newer people, but I also enjoy working with people that want to make their skills better. A few weeks ago, I went to the range with 2 young gentlemen, and one guy was really new. He wanted to try out several different firearms that he was interested in buying. I, however, happened to have most of the new popular pistols and firearms for people to try out. I worked with him. His friend came along with us. He said he had some experience in shooting, but he was having issues. And I worked with the other fella too. I corrected a few things with his fundamentals and his stance and his grip and how he was holding the gun and pulling the trigger. And within an hour, he really improved his skills and was like,
That's
man,
awesome.
That makes a lot the difference.
Man, it's no different than going golfing and fixing your swing.
Correct.
You know?
I don't golf, so I don't know.
I try to, but
I'm the same way. I tried when I was younger, and I guess I was horrible.
Well, Valentine's Day's coming up too, and couples date at the range will be kind of fun, man.
Yeah, I've got some sessions for Valentine's Day. If people want to book those, I can take you. Me and my wife can both go along. So.
And we're showing you right now precisionpointarmory.net. That's where you can see all these lists of different opportunities. But I love this, man. And you know, going back into this, concealed carry classes, when are they normally?
So normally they're on a Saturday and Sunday. I am going to try to have one and see how the response goes of having one midweek.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm planning on having 2 weekend classes a month and 1 midweek class a month and 1 renewal class a month.
Well, and you know, there's so many other opportunities too. If you already have your concealed carry, if you're experienced, or if you and your, if you have a group that needs a place to train, it looks like you're more than prepared to do that too with the tactical performance members and all those other opportunities too. That would be a little bit more involved.
Sure, yeah. And I'm also gonna offer some holster training stuff where
nice.
People can work with non-live ammo again and their holster, and they can get comfortable with drawing and reholstering and things like that, and clearing their garments. Or a lot of women like to carry in bags or crossbody bags. We're gonna work on those things too and see how they go. I don't disapprove of it. I think it costs you a few seconds with a bag, but if you train the way you're going to use it, it can work.
That's true. That's a great point. I mean, you'd know better than I would, you know? Right. With that being said, what else should we talk about for right now, man?
Boy, I'm not real sure.
Talk about all the class. I mean, we pretty much rock and rolled this one.
Right, yeah.
We're getting a repertoire here.
I don't know. I had some really, really good comments this last weekend from students.
Good, man.
On class. One student stated how he liked how I didn't make things political. And that's one thing I like to not do. That stuff can stay elsewhere. We're there to talk about safety and make responsible firearm owners that take safety serious, but I want people to enjoy it and have fun.
Absolutely, man.
And I really saw that this weekend too with that lady that was on the video. She was not very enthused to be there Saturday, and I gave them the opportunity to do a little practicing Saturday, and I spent some extra personal time with her to get her comfortable and more familiar with her firearm, which she was not very familiar with. And Sunday morning when she came in, she was bebopping and she had her makeup on and she looked real pretty and she was excited to be there, man. And that made me feel good for the day.
Absolutely, man. Well, I love it. You guys can learn more on how to book your time online at precisionpointarmory.net. Find them on Facebook as well. Precision Point. You can also go to Instagram too.
Instagram, Facebook. You can call my phone number, 618-779-9947.
It works. I called him.
Yeah, he did. You can text that number. Just tell me who you are, because if I don't know the number, I'm probably going to say, who's this?
Right.
But yeah, I'm available unless I got my earmuffs on and in the range, or I have a massage today at 1:30, so I'm not going to be holding on to my phone for an hour, but I'll get back to you as soon as possible is what I'm getting at.
That's awesome, man. Thanks for your time.
Yep, thank you.
We're out of it today. I'll see you back here tomorrow for more of our daily show on a Wednesday. Until then, Try your best as always to
Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu. When you need a project done right, on budget, and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of freedom, there's never been a better time to show your pride. The Flag Keeper provides everything you need to display your flag with honor, from American state and U.S. Armed Service flags to flagpoles, accessories, and installation kits for homes and businesses across the Riverbend area. Call 618-467-0020 or visit theflagkeeper.com for your free estimate today.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Welcome back. It's like the lamp in Shawshank Redemption. It's always in the spot I don't need it to be, this microphone. It's like I could prepare.
What is this thing?
Yeah. And then when I'm looking at somebody, I'm like, welcome back, Daily Show. Mississippi River Water Trail, Craig, Katie Heaton in the studio. Mississippi Meanderings is going to be set for this Saturday, 12 to 5 p.m. at the National Great Rivers Museum.
Yep.
I just had to realize where that was again, because I was like talking about a spot that's just so beautiful, kind of next to it.
Mm-hmm.
But
right at the dam, at dam number 26.
Well, we talked last year. We always talk about this, and it's such a great event to really come together on. And you guys always pick this, right? It's normally one of the colder days of the year where you guys can.
We really hit the jackpot.
But to come together and really just have a good day. And, take me through this. So normally Dean's in the studio. Katie, you are in the hot seat now for the first time. Welcome into the show.
Thank you so much.
And, take me through just the excitement that's awaiting us on Saturday.
Yeah, so we are a community of paddlers in the St. Louis region for the most part, and anybody else that really loves the river. We get together. We can't paddle right now because of the weather, so we all get together and have a speaker series. So it starts at noon, and we'll have like a meet and greet for the first hour from noon to 1 o'clock. Zach Rivers from Minnesota will be down there playing his cello in the lobby. And we have coffee and snacks and everything, and talk to fellow paddlers and like-minded folks that love the river. And then we have 3 speakers just following that, and they'll each speak for an hour talking about different topics about the river. So
it's really cool. Well, and I think it's such a great event because you don't have a lot of opportunities really like this around, and there should be, because there's so much to really appreciate and really just celebrate when a time you guys can't get on the water, like you said. We can't put an ice plow on that bad boy yet, but I'm going to come up with a design soon. But I truly think this is so cool. And how has this event grown over the years? Because it seems like you guys continuously grow the numbers on this, and what I think is so cool, it's a healthy way where you're getting like-minded. It's not just the whole crowd that maybe doesn't fully appreciate it. It seems like everyone really that's there loves this and gets the mission.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it did start off a little small, and this is our 10th year doing this, and the auditorium holds 90 to 100 people or so. We filled it up before.
That's awesome.
And it looks like we're going to fill it up again this year. So it's a growing event, and a lot of the paddlers love to come out, and everybody gets to see each other again after not being together paddling on the rivers for such for months in some cases.
And there's a true camaraderie there. It just really seems like that. When I talk with you and other group members, it seems like, or just area paddlers, there's just a lot that comes into place with that community.
And we have paddlers now that are coming from surrounding states and everything. That we have. Zach, I mentioned, is coming down from Minnesota. He's in the middle of paddling the entire Mississippi, but he's doing it in sections. So he's going to be doing some more of that this year. We have some folks coming from upstate Illinois and Missouri, Arkansas.
So we have Dan Faust coming down. He did the Mississippi twice.
Wow,
Missouri.
Yep,
the
Dan
Illinois.
Be there.
Now he says he wants to do the Ohio. He's coming into town. Great guy to talk to.
One of our speakers is coming all the way from the East Coast just for this event to speak at the event. So
no kidding.
It's like a reunion.
It's so cool. Well, and it seems like, and maybe it's just the way that social media works now, but it's so cool to see these individuals like going on these journeys. It just seems like more and more individuals are taking that journey through the Mississippi in some way or another, and like the individual in the canoe, that stopped into Grafton, or just like those. I just love to see that.
You mean Peter?
Yeah, that's
Peter Frank.
That's just incredible, though. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just paddled the reverse loop. You hear about the loopers. He paddled it in reverse in a canoe. That's another story. But
that is absolutely incredible.
He's definitely an adventurer. Yeah, great guy.
What I think is so cool is just the knowledge you guys can get out of this on Saturday, because Kevin Belford's going to be presenting Devil at the Confluence. This sounds really cool. Pre-roller blues of St. Louis. That's something that I would totally be into.
Me too. I love blues.
Dean Klinkenberg's going to do the music of Mississippi Valley. He is a great presenter too. He does the library a lot as well. And if you haven't seen him present, he's really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Talk about our speakers this year that we have. So we have start off with Paul Meller, who's coming all the way from the East Coast to speak with us first. And he paddled the entire length of the Mississippi River.
Real quick, I'm on the wrong page on your website. I was on 2025. That's why I'm like not following you here. Now I'm better.
Okay. Right, because I was like, well, okay.
Yeah,
okay, now we're good. We're back on track.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Paul ran a marathon in every single state of the United States, and then looking for another adventure, he pedaled his bike across the United States. And then looking for another adventure in 2024, he paddled the entire length of the Mississippi, starting in Lake Itasca, Minnesota, all the way down to New Orleans, 2,300 miles. And he did it in 3 months and he started in May and finished in September.
That's incredible.
So he's going to talk about his journey.
Yeah, he had some capsized in there as well, so he's got some interesting stories.
Yeah, he had 3 capsizes he's going to talk about. He said he ran it. He saw freighters and gators, and he's going to talk about all of that. So anyway, it's interesting to hear those folks talk about their journey and everything they go through.
This is so going to be cool.
And then next we have Jeff Rule, who's actually close by. He lives in Elsa, Illinois. He was a deckhand on a barge, a towboat for 9 years. And he used to talk about everything about towboats. And, you know, paddlers are interested in towboats, and we try to keep our distance from them and play it safe. And we want to hear their side when it comes to paddlers and that kind of thing. But, you know, all of the mechanics and ins and outs of everything that happens on a towboat, he's going to talk through all the equipment and everything that they do to go through a dam and everything. It's pretty fascinating. He's going to talk through all of that.
And he has some local stories as well. And he, you know, he lives in Elsa now. Go Elsa.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have a local guy come in and talk about his experiences on the river from a different perspective than the paddlers.
Yeah, 1,000%. I love this. Well, and you know what's interesting to me, man? Those towboats. If they have, when Grafton had that event, man, people would just flock over there and see those towboats. It's a big deal. They're a big deal.
Yeah.
So, who's Faye speech? What's that going to be look like?
She's coming down from Hannibal, and she is the director and founder of Jim's Journey, which is the Huck Finn Freedom Center Museum there in Hannibal.
Wow.
So it's kind of a historic. Hannibal is such a fascinating town.
It's a fun place.
She's from Hannibal. She's going to be talking about the history of Hannibal, but more so on the struggles and tribulations of the Black community there, and just everything they went through. It's a little bit more of a historic history talk about the struggle with Black Americans there in Hannibal.
Absolutely.
And there's a tie-in, though, to the Huck Finn story, right? But that
yeah. Jim is one of the characters, a fictional character in the Huck Finn story by Mark Twain, and but he's actually based on a real person, Dan Quarles. And so she's going to talk about Dan and the similarities between Dan and the character, and she'll go through all that history. So.
Right. Who doesn't like a good Mark Twain story?
Oh, exactly. You guys got a moment to take a quick break?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, Mark Twain's real name was Samuel Clemens.
That's right.
That's the only time I sound smart. No, I stole that from Family Guy. 1047, we'll take a quick break. More Daily Show next.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation. Daily Show. Welcome back, 10:51. A little bit of change back with Katie and Craig Heaton, and back with the Mississippi River Water Show. Mississippi Meanderings set for. Gee, I don't know why I almost said April. Like I just, I don't know why I had April.
This Saturday.
Oh, I know why. Because my wedding's on April 25th,
What?
and I saw April 24th.
Congratulations. Don't forget that date.
See, I earned brownie points today. Normally I get in trouble on the show.
Show up for that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, normally I get in trouble when I get home on what I say on the show. This time I'm in good graces.
Yes.
The 24th of January, you can have a really cool time. And don't listen to what I said to start off this conversation. That was last year's event. Paul Meller, Jeff Rule, Faye Dant, they're going to be in the building for 3 great speeches. Plus, Craig, we were saying that you give out an award every year, correct?
Yeah, we do. It's our Volunteer of the Year award. We're the Mississippi River Water Trail. We're a nonprofit. We're out there getting kids on the water, teaming up with colleges and getting them on the water, and different groups and everything. So we use a lot of volunteers and safety boaters that every year for all of our events. And so we have every year we give away an award for the Volunteer of the Year, and we'll be doing that at this event, Mississippi Meanderings. So
really cool stuff. And from 12 to 1 on Saturday, you come in early to meet and greet, have some fun, mingle, enjoy some coffee, some snacks, some great cello music. That'll be cool.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have some hot drinks for sure. It's a really cold day. So,
It
hot
will
chocolate,
be.
coffee, tea. We'll have all
we
the
didn't
hot
know
drinks.
we didn't order the weather.
No.
It's happening. So.
Before you leave your house, if you have a faucet that's on an exterior wall, go ahead and leave that drip before you come back.
Right.
Might want to.
I want to, yeah.
But there's also an optional dinner at Old Bakery.
Yeah, afterwards. Yeah, there's for those that want to join us, all of our speakers and the folks organizing the event, other members of the Mississippi River Water Trail. We usually go. We are going to the Old Bakery Beer Company directly after meet 5:15, 5:30 or something. Then we'll have dinner and talk some more to fellow paddlers and folks that love the river.
This is going to be so cool. I can't believe I got this wrong when you literally threw this right in front of my face. Register at MississippiRiverWaterTrail.org. But there's a new or renewed $25 annual membership to the Water Trail Mississippi Water Trail Association, and it includes admission to this, correct?
Yeah, so the admission to the event is normally $15, and our membership to our organization is $15. But for $25, you can come to the event and attend the event and also be a member. So it's a $5 savings there.
Absolutely. I love this. I think it's so cool. And I wish we can get more and more of the, families involved in this too, really just to celebrate and find something so healthy to do as a family too. Because Craig, you were telling me for a long time since you've come on this show, just all the really cool paddling opportunities that aren't just necessarily 5 minutes away or 10, but even within an hour, Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Missouri is just, we're lucky with Missouri being our neighbor here because we have so many different paddling destinations in Missouri, from the Merrimack and the Current River and the Jacks Fork and the Black River and the 11 Point. It just goes on and on. You don't have what we have in surrounding states. But I spent a lot of time paddling those rivers, but fell in love with the Mississippi. And that takes a little bit more skill to paddle on the Mississippi. And we have clinics. Every year we have clinics. This year we're loaded with them in May. It's on our website. So we teach people how to paddle on the Mississippi. It's not something that you just want to jump in a boat and get on the Mississippi River.
No, please do not.
You want to learn about the barge traffic. You want to learn about the buoys, the currents, the the wind speed and how that affects everything that you do on the river. So we teach you how to use marine radios to talk to the dams. When you want to lock through a dam, we teach you everything to be a paddler on the Mississippi. What kind of gear, what kind of boats do you need?
Right.
And you don't want to take a short boat on the Mississippi River, and you'll learn why if you go to the clinic. So
Absolutely. And then also, I wanted to. So we have a couple minutes left, and we'll wrap up again on the details. Firecracker race is going to be in August, correct?
Yeah, August 8th. We
this
having
is
our
beautiful.
firecracker
You made
race.
these, correct?
Yeah, I
That's
made
nice.
the awards last year, and I'm gonna
Man,
make
those
them again this year. So it's got some cedar from a buddy of mine that's got a sawmill, and I sand it down and put some resin with the sticker on there. So we had 88 racers last year. That number keeps growing every year. It's a 15-mile race on the Mississippi.
That's incredible.
From Grafton to Alton. And we just surround everybody with safety boaters, and then there's a motorboat on the water for safety also that follows the race crew down the river.
I've always said that. I don't know if it's going to get me in trouble. I think it'd be a great idea. I didn't pass this by Craig before I say this. What if we did like a gym bro category? Because I think they'd be humbled fast. You get these guys out there that are benching 450, and then they get out there for a mile and realize it's over. We can't go.
Yeah,
it's tough. It ain't easy. And I love this though because it's great exercise, but it also. Well, I'm sure you guys can attest this 10 times better because I haven't been out there. But to me, just by hearing from you and watching videos and pictures, you get a whole different appreciation of your area when you're down on the Mississippi or doing something like that and seeing it from the water up.
Yeah, like seeing the bluffs from the water is just awesome.
Yeah.
Or if you do a fall trip and you can see the colors of the leaves when you're going down the river, it's just beautiful. But we have had people who come to the firecracker race and they last as long as to put in, and then they're in the river, and then they decide they're going to get out of the river.
Yeah.
I mean, so they're
that has happened.
That has actually happened. And we're like, maybe this boat isn't for you, or they bring the boat that they've never been in before.
It happened last year.
On a river they've never been on before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, nah, that's probably not for you this year.
Yeah.
That does happen.
It's safety, though, like making sure everything's done right. And before I let you guys go, for anybody that's interested in this organization or just to support it, what's the best kind of way to just describe the group and really what you guys are looking to achieve?
So we're a local group here, the Mississippi River Water Trail. We are trying to show folks the appreciation of the Mississippi River. A lot of people think that it's just drive over water, but we think of it much more than that. You can get out there. There's a lot of places with that you can experience a lot of serenity and peace paddling on the river, and it's just a joy. Once you get that skill set and you're out there paddling on a big body of water like that, and the beauty and the serenity, you'll really enjoy it.
I think one of the most important things is not thinking about the river as just commerce.
Yeah.
A lot of people think about the muddy Mississippi, the commerce Mississippi, but when you get out there and enjoy the peacefulness of the nature of it, where does your drinking water come from? And then you appreciate the fishing or the wildlife or the birding and all the flyway with the migration of birds. It's a beautiful river.
Absolutely. And you guys can learn more about this coming up this Saturday, the 24th, 12 to 5 p.m. It starts in 12 o'clock check-in till 1 o'clock. That's the meet and greet mingle time. And then just some really great speakers. We'll link everything in a write-up on RiverBender.com. Thank you for stopping by.
All right.
All righty. I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for a great day. We'll see you back here live at 9 tomorrow for more of our daily show. Another busy one. We're back to business. Man, I was out of guests for a long time. Hey, until I talk to you tomorrow, have a good one out there. Stay warm. It's better than it was yesterday. Positive thinking. This weekend's not looking good for warmth, but that's why you go to Mississippi Meanderings. Stay warm inside there. Be good to everybody, and like always, try your best to stay out of jail.